Listen, New Jersey, New Jersey. What's going on in New Jersey? Listen, non-U.S. citizens has been found that they are registered to vote. Non-U.S. citizens from 2023, I think, up to 2024, have been found out that they were voting. So my question is this an administrative failure, or is this more so like, is it election integrity failure, or is it even a tech failure? You feel me? So, real quick, the past couple of days, right? 6,600 self-identified non-U.S. citizens were registered to vote, and fewer than 400 actually believed the cast ballots, right? So, now there's an investigation being launched. So now it's been said since it's been found out from 2023 to 2024, but for real, how long has this been happening, right? Because if it's happening within a year, that's been found out. Was it how many years before then? What it does, it opens up a can of worms to further investigate further, because who knows what we're going to find, right? And how wasn't it caught sooner, right? And could there be more, which I just alluded to? It's possible, right? So there's a lot of things that's being said right now. The governor of New Jersey, Mickey Sherrill, she's actually blaming. She's actually saying this is not she per se, but maybe her administration, are saying that this is a software glitch, right? Software glitch, and the company that actually does, I think it's called Idemia. They've been working with this for the past 30 years in New Jersey. They're saying like, no, like this isn't on us. Our software is doing what exactly it's supposed to do. It just clicks on if it's yes or no. We're just collecting data. That's all we're doing. It's up to the state to go ahead and verify these people if they should vote or not. How they're getting past through all this, saying that they're registered to vote, and then saying U.S. citizen no, and they're voting. How that even happening? So, it's kind of interesting with this, bro. What do we? And
I mean,
all I hear is, "I told you so." That's all I hear is in the back. I told you so. But go ahead, fellas. Go ahead.
I'm like, if they said it was 100 people, that sounds like a mistake. That actually sounds like a legit mistake. But when you start getting into the thousands, you're like, okay, something's off here. Something's actually really, really wrong, right? What because I'm just thinking of the process, right? When you go up to the DMV, you register, you get your ID, your license, driver's license, and stuff like that. It is literally just a box, though, that you can say
Not
yes,
complicated.
no.
It's not
You know what I
complicated.
mean? And be like, nah, I'm not a citizen. Yes, I am a citizen. But the thing is, when you go into the DMV, right? The lady, you gotta stand at the lady.
Mm-hmm.
You get show all your paperwork, and most of the people that work at the DMV definitely gonna be on you. If you're not a U.S. citizen and you got U.S. citizen check, they're gonna be like, no, you got to change that. They're not going to just be like, oh, okay, and just let it slide through. And if for that to happen 6,000 times, that means 6,000 people would have had to go up there and check the wrong box and it slide through. So I know for sure something's going on. But the weird thing is, and I'm sure they have the data, they have the analytics. They're probably not going to put that out there to the public. I'm wondering if it's centralized. Like if it's just certain parts of Central Jersey or certain parts of North Jersey or certain parts of South Jersey where it's actually happening at. Like if there's like track back to one DMV or track back to multiple DMVs in a certain area. I'm wondering if it's more of a centralized thing that somebody has something going on and running and going with that.
Man,
Yeah,
it's a good question. I don't know, because I think that might tailor the response. So, all right, so maybe I guess if we were to investigate, right, just us, who has the largest population of non-U.S. citizens in a certain region. You know what I'm saying? Where would that fall in? You would think.
I would say that's probably North Jersey more than anything else. Because you have the people that's coming from like New York, that you know what I mean? When in New York probably has the most centralized probably of non-U.S. citizens because of the size of, you know what I mean, the boroughs, the city itself. I would probably say people coming over from, you know what I mean, New York, New Jersey, New York, New Jersey. You got a lot of different nationalities. right there. I wouldn't say so much in Central or South though. I wouldn't think South Jersey has a lot of immigrants, non-U.S. citizens of that nature to get that high a number. So I mean, I definitely got to look at the data behind that. But
I agree. I think the population up there is probably a lot more dense versus South Jersey.
I would say that.
Yeah.
I would say that.
Yeah.
So I would think it's maybe coming, and this is just all speculation for me because obviously I don't know, but it's definitely something going on. And yeah, with what you just said, I told you so. Yeah, because the Batman Orange definitely been on this.
He been saying this since he lost.
Jack of all trades, I move how I move.